Good morning and welcome. My name is Eamon Lester and I'm joined by my colleague Dr. Siobhan Drone, and this is our first session on the Agile Software Development module on the WIT Department of Computing MSc in Computer Science. You're all very welcome and we're delighted to be present with you today. We've got an hour or two of presentations to work our way through and just get a general discussion going. We are going to start by giving an overview of the course itself, introducing us and our background, how the module is structured, how the labs work, how the assessment will work, and in general ethos and links. We're then going to start with an introduction to the field in general, software paradigms we're entitling it, and a review of modern programming languages to give you a feel for the nature of the tuition and the approach we'll be taking. I'm working WIT and TSSG. You can find my details here. I have a long career now at this stage in industry and in academia, including research, teaching, and also working as a programmer. And Siobhan's background there is also very extensive, and you can find it. Our module is 12 weeks. The 2-hour lecture, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how we get on, will take place on Wednesday at those times. And then there's a lab on Thursday at those times. That lab will be scripted, detailed instructions provided each week on that lab, and it's designed to reinforce the lectures as we proceed. We're using Moodle, Adobe Connect, GitHub and Gitter, as well as of course a variety of development tools which we'll encounter as we progress. This approximately is the schedule with dates. Suf and Siobhan are sharing this program, so we'll be in every second week. We might mix that up as we go along, but in general it'll be one or the other of us, and we'll be jointly concluding towards the end. You can see the assignment specs there when they're released, and also when they're expected to be submitted. The labs themselves are where you do most of the learning, in fact, and we're also interested in encouraging you in learning from each other. We're providing a chat room you can drop into. You can chat with each other publicly on that. You can also private chat on that as well. And all that is provided via Gitter. Gitter is the Slack-like equivalent associated with the GitHub people. We're also providing a FAQ on the chat, on the labs themselves, which you can explore if you have initial interaction. Perhaps is the first place to go if you're having difficulties. And then of course you can search chat room as it builds up, obviously then Stack Overflow and the usual sources of information. Our assignments, there is no exam, it's all assignments. It's all involved in 2 projects, midterm and at the end of January. The end of year assignment will require a short presentation and a code walkthrough, which we'll do in person if you're on site here, or via Adobe Connect. The assignments will be submitted via Dropbox, and we hope you will be using Git to provide these. We hope that you are inquisitive and motivated, or pretty confident of that you've a good relationship with your peers. Like you to stay current with the module. It's probably going to be a challenge if you neglect it any given week. Week or 2 mightn't matter, but more than that would be a problem. And of course, all the work you submit must be your own. These are our links. The main one really is the GitHub link, which is the source of the material itself. Let's give you a view of that here. This is the module content, and this is our first topic. You can see that here, and in fact these are the slides I've just been presenting here. Okay, that gives us an overview and gets us set up for the course itself. I'll just point out to you the chat room itself, which is here. Anything you type in here will be public to the group itself. And I'll also point you to the labs. The first lab is here. And this lab, as you can see, is designed around a series of steps you complete. These will include installing the tools you'll be using, configuring those tools, Windows or Mac, and then proceeding with a short series of experiments just to get started with some exercises at the end. Okay, that's the first intro session, and return shortly with our first overview talk.